what is going on, guys? This is the SS Ultimate Goku back with another video, and I'm really pissed off right now. I am really pissed off right now. Why in the hell are we releasing Aaron Jones from the Green Bay Packers? Now, we also signed Josh Jacobs, but how do we release Aaron Jones? How do we release Aaron Jones? Aaron Jones, when he came off the bench, when he came off there and he was freaking healthy, he was still proving what he can do. Aaron Jones had one injury this year. One. Kept out of a lot of games, but when he was in the game, he was healthy. I don't think we should have done this. I know running backs are fatigued. Running backs got a life cycle and a lifespan. But I don't like this. I think Aaron Jones still had more to offer. I don't like this. And I don't think, Josh Jacobs is okay, but do you really think he's an upgrade to Aaron Jones? Aaron Jones can do the stuff out of the flat. He can do all the big gains. He can do anything. He can do anything you want him to do. I don't get this. I don't get this at all. And this is why I don't like Brian Gutenberg. Because he gets rid of all our skill positions. And then we get the less of replacements. I guarantee you. I'm going to say this right now. How much do you all want to put on a bet right now with me that this mother guy, okay, Brian, the GM of the Packers, is not going to draft a skilled position in the first round? I'll put that bet right now because he always picks fucking defense unless it's fucking Aaron Rodgers' his replacement. All the first rounds, defensive fucking players. All fucking first rounds. It's always been defense. It has never been skill. Never been a receiver. He's probably going to try to get something to replace Bakhtiari, which might be a good thing, but I don't know if the class is that great in that. You're not going to be able to replace Bakhtiari, too, because when he's healthy, he's like one of the best out there. And also, not to mention, you are essentially handing those two people to the New York Jets because you know Aaron Rodgers is going to get those guys signed. You know Aaron Rodgers is getting those guys signed. All right. I guarantee you he's already gotten the phone because he's basically the Jets GM now, okay, because he's got all the control there, like he should have had in Green Bay, by the way. If we would have fucking given him more say, he would still be here. But no, we have to listen to the stupid GM. And that's the thing. He's never going to get fired because if we play good, they're not going to fire him. That's the fucking problem, too. Jordan Love, if he becomes the guy, which right now he's on pace to doing, but I still am skeptical of Jordan Love. But because of his performance in the clutch, he's never good in the clutch. He's never been good in the 2-minute drill. That's my biggest concern with Jordan Love is he never is good in the clutch. He's never good in the 2-minute drill. He never can finish the game, especially if he gets down. If he gets down, he loses with the 49ers game. That game, if Aaron Rodgers was in that situation, he would have won that game. We would have won that game probably if Aaron Rodgers was in that situation. And yes, I know he's lost the 49ers too, but in that situation, Aaron Rodgers would have known what to do with the football in that situation. More than Jordan Love would have. And that's my biggest problem with Jordan Love. Will he pick that up as the years go on? Possibly. But that's something he's going to have to figure out very quickly. Because that's something everybody needs to be talking about with him. That's everything that is something that everybody needs to talk about him right now is his clutch performance. But this whole thing with Aaron Jones, I can't believe that they released Aaron Jones. And I don't think Josh Jacobs is. I'm sorry. I don't think Josh Jacobs from the Raiders is that much of an upgrade to an Aaron Jones. Okay, Aaron Jones can do way more than Josh Jacobs. The only real argument here is that Josh Jacobs is younger, and obviously running backs. Obviously, it's a young man's game when it comes to running backs. You can't be really old when you're a running back, because if you're injury prone, then you're screwed. But I don't agree with this decision. I mean, A.J. Dillon played more this year than Aaron Jones did, and yet A.J. Dillon didn't do nearly as much as Aaron Jones. Aaron Jones did far more this year in less games than A.J. Dillon did in. I think he missed the last 2 games, but A.J. Dillon, and he missed I think all the playoff games. So A.J. Dillon, in 14 games didn't nearly do as much as Aaron Jones did in the 5 or 6 games that Aaron Jones played, especially in the playoffs. Dallas Cowboys, the biggest reason why we won that game was because of Aaron Jones against the Dallas Cowboys. I mean, he really shitted on the Dallas Cowboys in that game. All right. We probably don't have the breakaway game we have if it wasn't for Aaron Jones. All right. Everyone thinks Jordan Love really was the big contributor to why we won that game, but I disagree. I think it was Aaron Jones. Aaron Jones had 3 rushing touchdowns in that game. Aaron Jones definitely contributed to the success of the majority of the success of why we won that game. Okay? And you're taking that away for next year that Jordan Love ain't going to have now. So I'm really pissed off. This is a dumb decision in my opinion. Give him another year, see where he's at. I think he was probably the most healthiest at the end of the year. I just think this is an insane decision to do this. The only real argument you have for Josh Jacobs is that he's younger, but he's definitely not a step up from Aaron Jones. Aaron Jones is a far better player, especially when he's healthy. At the end of the season, he showed that he can still play. So the idea that Aaron Jones is at the end of his foot right now, that he's at the end of the line, that he's starting to die out. I disagree. I think he has about 2 more years. So I don't agree with this decision at all. I'm really pissed. I hate Brian Gutenberg. I think he's a horrible GM. He's really gutting the team really badly. We don't have Aaron Rodgers. We don't have Aaron Jones. I think this organization in general has had a history of releasing guys a year too soon. And that's what I think it is, a year or too soon, 2 years too soon. And I think this is just ridiculous. This is another example of this. And until we really put a hammer on these GMs, in this conservative approach, because whatever reason, even with Ted Thompson, it was always, we have to cut these guys sooner. Aaron Rodgers always hated it. It's we traded Jordy Nelson too soon. We traded Greg Jennings too soon. Some of these guys that throughout the years that would be traded way too soon. And I just thought it's an incredible mistake. And that's it. I'm pissed. As you guys know, I'll still be pissed about this. Comment, rate. If you like this video, my videos, please subscribe. Hit the notification bell for our latest contents. And that's about it, guys. I am the SS Ultimate Goku. I'm out of here. Peace.